The day Amara's hair began to bleed, the whole village knew something was terribly wrong. Not sweat, not tears, not injury, blood from her braided hair. And the one person standing closest to her was her best friend. In the quiet village of Umudara, where palm trees swayed like gentle dancers and women sang while pounding yam at sunrise, lived a girl named Amara. Amara was known by everyone, not because she was rich, not because she was powerful, but because she was good and kind. She was the kind of girl who would give you her last piece of roasted corn and still smile like she has eaten a feast. She fetched water for the elderly. She cared for the sick. She greeted everyone, even those who never greeted her back. Children are never left out of her kindness. Her laughter was soft. Her heart was gentle. Her spirit was clean. People often say, Amara's heart is like fresh rainwater, pure and peaceful. And beside her, everywhere she went, was her best friend. Her name was Nkem. Nkem had been Amara's friend since childhood. They played in the same sand, ate from the same plate, slept in the same room during festivals. To everyone, they looked like sisters. But inside Nkem's heart, something dark had been growing. That is jealousy. Slow, quiet, and dangerous. Because while Amara was loved naturally, Nkem had to struggle to be seen. When they worked together, people praised Amara's beauty. When they worked together, elders praised Amara's kindness. When young men passed, their eyes followed Amara. Even when Amara tried to share everything, love cannot be forced, and jealousy cannot be hidden forever. At night, when the village slept, Nkem would stare into darkness and whisper, "Why her and not me?" Before trouble came, life was peaceful. Amara sold palm oil with her mother in the market, while Nkem braided hair and made beautiful styles for village women. Every weekend, Amara would sit between Nkem's nails while Nkem braided her long beautiful thick hair. They laughed, they gossiped, they shared secrets like sisters. Sometimes Amara would say, smiling, "Nkem, when I get married one day, you must braid my wedding hair." And Nkem would smile back, but her smile never reached her eyes. One evening, a wealthy young trader named Obinna returned to the village after many years away. He was handsome, successful, and respected. And when his eyes fell on Amara, something changed. Within weeks, he began visiting her family, bringing gifts, speaking gently, watching her like she was something sacred. The village began whispering, "Obinna will marry Amara." Nkem had it too. That night, something inside her finally broke. Under the cover of darkness, Nkem walked beyond the village, past the farmland, into a place people feared to go. A place where the air felt heavy. A place where an old woman lived, a woman people called Mama Nwaanyị, the woman of fear. Her hut smelled of smoke, herbs, and things that should never be named. When Nkem entered, the old woman laughed slowly. "We once belonged to another girl." It was not a question. Nkem trembled but nodded. Mama Nwaanyị handed her tiny wrapped object, dark, dry, and tied with red thread. "Bury this in her hair while you braid it. Her beauty will fade, her favour will vanish, her joy will dry like leaves in harmattan." Nkem hesitated, but jealousy is louder than conscience. She took them. The next day, Nkem called cheerfully, "Amara, come, let me make your hair beautiful today." Amara ran to her, smiling, trusting, and happy. As Nkem parted her hair, she quietly pushed the charms deep into the roots of her scarf, twisting them tightly into the braids. Amara winced slightly. "Ouch! That hurts!" Nkem forced a laugh. "Beauty requires patience, my dear." When she finished, Amara's hair looked stunning, but something evil now lived inside it. At first, it was small. Amara began feeling headaches, then dizziness, then strange nightmares. Soon, her once glowing skin became dull, her eyes lost light, her laughter disappeared. She forgot things. She cried for no reason. She became weak, like life was slowly draining from her body. Obinna stopped visiting. Villagers whispered, "What is wrong with her?" Amara herself did not understand. She would hold her head and whisper, "My hair, it burns." Weeks passed. Her scarf began itching terribly, then swelling, then bleeding. One morning, as her mother was combing her hair, blood trickled down her neck. Her mother screamed. Healers came, herbalists came, prayers were made. Nothing worked. Amara was fading, and beside her, always acting concerned, always comforting, was Nkem. Her best friend was waiting, watching, and pretending. One night, an elderly spirit woman named Mama Ezinne arrived from a neighboring village. She looked at Amara, then looked at her hair. Her voice became heavy. "This is not sickness, this is wickedness." She ordered the braids to be loosened. One by one, they untangled them. Then something dropped to the ground, small, dark, tied with red thread, charms, buried deep inside her hair. The room froze. Mama Ezinne whispered, "The hands that braided this hair planted this death." Everyone turned slowly. Nkem stepped back, her body shaking. Her secret had finally spoken. Before anyone could touch her, Nkem screamed suddenly. Her own hair began tightening, twisting, pulling violently. She fell to the ground crying. Invisible force yanked her braids, tearing them from her scalp. Blood poured. She rolled, screaming, "Remove it! Remove it!" But nothing was there. Mama Ezinne said calmly, "The evil you planted has returned to its own." For 7 days, Nkem suffered unbearable pain. Her hair fell off completely, her beauty vanished, her mind became restless with guilt and fear, and the village saw everything. The charms were removed from Amara. Her healing was slow but real. Strength returned. Her skin glowed again. Her laughter came back, softer, wiser. But she was never the same, because betrayal from a stranger hurts, but betrayal from love cuts the deepest. Nkem was banished from Umudara. No one would trust her again. No one would braid her hair with her again. No one would call her sister again. As for Amara, she learned something painful but powerful. She still loves people. She still helps others. But she learned to guide her heart, even from those who sit closet. Moral lesson: not everyone who sits close to you wishes you well. Some smiles hide storms. Some hands that touch you carry hidden poison. Jealousy destroys the one who carries it. Wickedness always returns to its owner. And true goodness, even when attacked, will rise again. Choose your friends wisely, because the deepest wounds are often braided by trusted hands.